It's 101 Part-Time Jobs with me, Giles Bidder. One of my favourite pastimes is to ring up people I know and ask them what they're doing, ask them what's exciting them. So I thought I could try that on this show and do a stop and chat feature. Put these people to the test, see what they're really like, their sociable skills. Does music help social skills? I want to find out. And in the spirit of 101 Part-Time Jobs, I also want to find out what their worst side hustles have been. So today I speak with James, who's in Delivery, great Australian band. Their second album, Force Majeure, is out next Friday on Heavenly. Let's find out what he's up to.
Hello.
Hi, James. Good morning.
Good evening. How you doing?
How does time work?
I can't answer that.
You can't?
I'm sorry.
What's the point of this if you can't tell me about time?
Oh, yeah. I'm good for a few things, but not that.
No, what are you good for?
A quick conversation, I hope.
Oh, yeah? A stop and chat.
Hell yeah.
When was the last time you had a stop and chat that you really didn't enjoy, apart from right now?
Ooh. I can't recall. I'm usually pretty game for a stop and chat.
You're okay?
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I love it. And I quite enjoy oversharing in the stop and chat.
I'm actually quite happy about this. I'm pretty good at wrapping up the conversation naturally.
Yeah.
Like I'll find the moment and then I'll be gone.
So it's more than a deep breath. It's like, great chatting.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about digging a hole? You ever dug holes? You ever done a Louis Sasha? What was that book that digging holes?
I, for a really short amount of time, worked with a gardener. So I guess I maybe dug a couple of holes.
Yeah. Emotionally,
but I wasn't very sorry.
Emotionally digging holes as well.
Yeah, definitely. Plenty of those kind of holes.
How was the gardening then? What do you remember? What were the worst days?
Well, there was only about 3 or 4 days in the end. I think I gave up pretty quick.
Yeah.
It was fine, but the guy who did it was kind of nice, but he at the start was like, look, number one rule is there's no bad questions. Always ask a question if you don't know what you're doing because it's way safer and whatever. And really led with that. And then as soon as I was asking questions, he was like, you fucking idiot. Like just made you feel like a total fool. So, it was a hard line to ride between asking heaps of questions and asking 0 questions.
He knows what he's doing, doesn't he? That's a beautiful power.
Yeah, I mean, and we got through some mighty fine gardens. So yeah. I guess he knows. Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
In the workplace, are you are you usually in a position of what do you call it? I guess in a sort of different sense, you'd call yourself. It'd be like you'd be a dom. What character do you play in the workplace?
Great question. I think I've done every kind of been the bottom of the food chain and had too much responsibility in different jobs. Okay. So, yeah.
The worst of both.
Answer. Yeah, exactly.
What about job applications, job interviews? How have they been going for you?
Are
you a force majeure?
I actually haven't been on a job interview in a long time, which is sort of embarrassing. I think I'm okay at them, but I definitely don't think I would be a force. Yeah. Actually, one maybe rule I have is that if they offer a drink or something, you should say yes. I don't know if that's a force majeure move, but yeah.
What about crapping outside the house? You're on tour a lot. How have you got along using different toilets outside the house?
I typically try to go inside the house. But yeah, I don't know. We've seen all the toilets and we've broken some and we've left with them not being fixed, and that's just the way it goes sometimes.
That's the way it is. Do you layer up? Do you put loo roll on the seat before you sit?
Nah, I don't do that. I sometimes do the loo roll on the water. We call it toilet paper in Australia.
Yeah.
On the water to have a little bit of dignity, but not really the seat. I don't mind touching porcelain.
Yeah, I don't mind. Sometimes it's very cold though, and you think you might get a hemorrhoid.
From the cold.
Well, I don't know if you can actually do that. I think I just read somewhere once that if you sat on a cold surface enough, then that's like inducive to the old roids.
Really? Yeah. I'm glad someone's warned me.
Oh, yeah, 100%. You've got to be super careful. Just keep it warm.
Yeah. Luckily, there's 5 of us in the band, so I'll just make sure I don't go first.
What's the worst job that you've had?
I've had a few pretty... I fortunately haven't had any really bad jobs, but I've had a few definitely dud jobs. I used to umpire football, which in Australia is, well, we call it football, but Australian rules football.
Yeah.
Which I've never been abused by so many combinations of parents and kids, and even the umpire coach was yelling at me at times. So,
no.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Yeah, it was a dream come true.
The parents care, don't they?
Oh, it's crazy. And, I think they would forget that I would be only I did it when I was fairly young.
Yeah.
I would be kind of the same age as the kids.
What are you thinking about right now? What are you going to do next after this call?
I'm probably going to get in bed.
Yeah.
But, it's not bedtime yet. I've been trying to read more. I might try and read a book.
Yeah.
Like a loser.
Rock and roll is here to stay. Well, have a lovely day and see you next time you're in the UK.
Hell yeah, would love to. We'll see you soon.
So that's it. I know it's short. Did we learn something? Something worthwhile? Either way, Delivery are a great band. Their new record, Force Majeure, is coming out next week on Heavenly Recordings, and you can catch them on tour in March. Get a ticket in advance because that helps the promoters and helps the bands. It means that they can plan ahead. It's good for everyone if you're able to buy a ticket in advance. And I'm looking forward to that London show. Tomorrow we'll be back here with Alex Kapranos from Franz Ferdinand. See you then.